Last year, on this exact same day, I got a 70% in my first CAT mock, and then in the actual CAT paper, which is CAT 2024, I got a 99.5 cent percentile. But how did I go from a 70 to a 99.5 cent percentile through mocks? For this, I'll be telling you the exact mock analysis strategy which I followed. So first of all, I started treating mocks like a movie, right? First you watch the movie, which is equivalent to attempting the mock. Then you review the movie, which is equivalent to analyzing the mock. And then you finally learn from it, which is improvement in mocks, right? So let's start with the VARC section first. What did I do in my mock analysis strategy for VARC? I reattempted all the 24 questions which were there in the mock, right? सिर्फ solution देख के move on नहीं करता था. I compared all my answers, what I ticked during the mock versus what I selected now. For each question, I asked myself, what was the right choice and what was the wrong choice? Why were the other three options incorrect in the RC? And then उसके बाद मैं official solution check करता था to understand the reasoning for it. And then there are a couple mistakes which I logged, right? Was it a panic mistake? Did I misread the passage? Was it a vocabulary gap or was it a silly error, right? For this, you keep logging these errors consistently and a pattern of errors, they start to emerge. उसके बाद आपको पता चल जाएगा कि आप कहाँ पे lag कर रहे हो and what are your weak points. And one thing which really helped me a lot were iCats. ये mocks normal practice से अलग हैं because these are AI based. After attempting, the system gives a detailed performance report, highlights weak areas, and even shows question level mistakes, right? Basically, it tells you exactly where you need to improve, so your analysis becomes faster, smarter, and much more effective than you just reviewing it manually. And now let's move on to the DILR section. What I did for DILR to analyze my mocks. First of all, I reattempted all the sets, the ones which I did correct and the ones which I did wrong, right? Especially the ones which I didn't answer and ones which I did wrong. Then I asked myself which sets I should have skipped, what errors I made. Was the error a misinterpretation, a calculation mistake, or a unfamiliar type of set? I ranked sets by difficulty after that. Easy set लगा, attempt किया कि नहीं उसे या miss हो गया. Hard set था, उसमें कितना time लगाया. After 6 to 8 mocks, you clearly know your strong sets and your weak sets because आपको इतना idea हो जाता है उसके बाद, right? उसके बाद let's move on to QA. So quants can be tricky if your syllabus isn't complete. First of all, I reattempted all the questions, जितने भी सारे questions होते थे, using shortcuts, approximation, and option elimination. I track time spent on each question. अगर difficult or low value question पे ज़्यादा time waste हुआ, I learn which questions to pick and which to skip. So one pro tip for all of you is suppose your mock scores are 56, right? VRC में आपका है 23, DLR में 16 है, Quants आपका 17 है. After reviewing your mistakes, your score is let's say 81, VRC 34, DLR 24, and Quants 23. So this is your ideal score. It shows your real potential if avoidable errors are avoided. Now let's move on to analysis. Proper in-depth analysis takes at least 5 to 6 hours. At least 5 to 6 hours. आप लिख के ले लो. After every 5 mocks, analyze the trend. आपकी mistakes improve हो रही हैं या वापस उसे repeat करे जा रहे हो. इससे आपको पता चलेगा जो आपकी mock analysis strategy is it actually working or not. Also analyze immediately after a mock. जितना immediate हो सके उतना ज़्यादा better है because approaches fresh रहेंगी, उससे easily समझ में आएगा कि आपने exam time पे क्या सोचा था, आपने क्या logic लगाया था. Also, let's say you're getting a low score. Don't get disheartened. Question yourself, was it anxiety or was it lack of knowledge? अगर last two options में फंस गए, ability को doubt मत करो, respect the setter and move on. Okay? कभी कभी होगा कि आपने पूरा RC पढ़ा लेकिन आपको समझ में नहीं आया. So don't think कि आपको attempt करनी है. It may happen a lot of time that you've read an entire RC and आपको अच्छे से RC समझ में नहीं आया and you're not sure about the question. So don't get into your ego. छोड़ दो सारे question. You're not obliged to answer all the questions. Okay? Easy questions गलत हो रहे हैं बार बार, नॉलेज गैप हो सकती है, उसको रिव्यू करो, प्रैक्टिस करो. स्ट्रैटेजी फ्लेक्सिबल रखो अकॉर्डिंग टू द पेपर डिफिकल्टी. ओके. RC accuracy, if it is less than 60%, सिर्फ 3 RCs attempt करो. Extra time helps in rereading and improving accuracy. Okay. Talking about time management now, where too much or too little time spent, उसके हिसाब से अपनी strategy adjust करो. Analyze और अच्छे से strategy adjust करो उसके हिसाब से. Accuracy versus attempt rate, high attempts with low accuracy or vice versa. These are the zones which can improve. Calculation mistakes, track and practice similar problems, right? जहाँ पे calculation mistakes है वहाँ पे track करो और similar problems को practice करो. And उसके बाद let's move on to sectional analysis. Identify your strengths and weaknesses. Focus on areas and maintain your strong areas. Focus on your weak areas and maintain strong areas. Okay. Look for patterns, particular topics or question types which consistently get wrong. Review concepts for every wrong question. जो आपका क्वेश्चन गलत हो रहा है उसके concepts को अच्छे से रिव्यू करो. उसके बाद लेट्स मूव ऑन टू डिटेल क्वेश्चन एनालिसिस. एक नोटबुक को मेंटेन करो, उसमें रॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस, करेक्ट आंसर्स, रीजंस फॉर मिस्टेक्स, शॉर्टकट्स और ट्रिक्स रखो. review regularly to reinforce learning. Instead of the notebook, you can use an Excel sheet as well. If you're using an Excel sheet, try to log in these things as well. First, log in the mock date. आपने कब दिया उस mock को, overall score, section wise scores, accuracy, time per section, correct answers, incorrect answers, and unattempted questions. Then analyze the trends, improvement, weak sections, accuracy, and patterns. उसको देखो और समझो. Okay. Also about seeking feedback, discuss difficult questions with your peers or mentors. That will really help you. Professional guidance or coaching analysis will really help you a lot if you're enrolled into some coaching. Okay, and let's come to the bottom line. Giving mocks is easy. Mock analysis brings real growth. With proper analysis, आप average aspirant से top personnel तक भी जा सकते हो. Treat mocks like a movie. Watch, review, and learn. Okay, execution improves only through analysis, not just attempts. नेक्स्ट मॉक के बाद इन्वेस्ट 4 आवर्स इन एनालिसिस. 4 आवर्स तो कम है, 5 to 6 आवर्स आप करो, बस यही काम करो और इंप्रूवमेंट आपको दिख जाएगा उसमें. ठीक है, सो दिस वाज द मॉक एनालिसिस स्ट्रैटेजी विच आई पर्सनली यूज. इफ यू हैव एनी मोर डाउट्स लेफ्ट, प्रिपरेशन रिलेटेड, प्रोफाइल रिलेटेड, बी स्कोर रिलेटेड कुछ भी है, देन देयर इज अ व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप का लिंक विच इज डाउन इन द कमेंट्स एज वेल एज इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. यू कैन जॉइन दैट. उसमें यू कैन टॉक टू मी वन ऑन वन एंड देन आई वुड बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू क्लियर डाउट्स. इफ यू लाइक द वीडियो, जस्ट drop down a comment, like it, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.